Hello everybody, it is Yasmin. My intro was gonna be welcome to my home, or at least one part of it, but I'm not home, I'm in my car. So welcome to my car. I apologize for the bad filming location. It's just been really hard to film for some reason. It's been like over 4 or 5 weeks now that I said I was going to film a YouTube video, and here I am right now, literally 10 minutes before I have to go to work. But I just wanted to do it and just get it over with because it's been so hard for me. I don't know why. Anyways, thank you again and again and again to every single person that has followed me, that has joined my Discord server. I'm sorry for my absence. I currently am working 2 jobs and I'm in school full time, and I have bad time management, so it's been really hard to do like anything. That first week I practically ignored all my responsibilities. It bit me in the ass. So now I have to find balance. My goal was never to be a content creator. I just wanted to express my feelings. So we're here. Let me do it. Let's just start from the beginning. Again, my name is Yasmin, legally Jasmine. Don't ask. I am 26 years old, and I was born and raised in Nigeria. In case you don't know, I did a video talking about some of my mental health struggles with Chris on Special Books by Special Kids. I would definitely recommend you to watch that. It will give you more context that I'm going to give you in here. So, if you didn't watch it, just a quick rundown. I was essayed as a child when I was 6, between the ages of 6 and 10, and that was a very traumatic experience for me. But even though that was traumatic, when that happened, I kind of just was pretending to be asleep. I was just pretending like this wasn't happening. And because of that, that has become very prevalent in my life. I just don't take anything seriously. I don't take life seriously. I'm continuously like living through a dream. Like when I was a kid, I daydreamed all the time. Like if I was not reading, if I wasn't reading, I was daydreaming. And now that I know what dissociating is, that's what I was doing back then. But back then I was just like, I got nothing to do, I'm bored, I'm just gonna sit here in my brain, just be in my brain for hours and hours and hours. And growing up, I feel like I knew that something wasn't right about me, but I didn't have the words. I didn't know any better. And if I'm being honest, like I just lived like I just had a pretty normal childhood besides that. Yeah. And then once I hit puberty, I think I became very, very attention seeking, especially towards boys, because I wasn't really regarded as like a pretty cute girl. I was like the boys' friends. Like they would come talk to me about like the girls they wanted to be with, and like if they got rejected, I was kind of like the one. And I feel like I like was like one of those girls that craved validation from other people, especially men, which sucks. I was very insecure. I was extremely insecure as a kid. It was very hard to be honest with myself. It was hard to be honest with anybody. I think I lied more than I told the truth, and for a very long time that's how I was. I moved to America when I was 16 so that we could have like a better education. I came here, and I think that was the first time ever that I was like, oh, nobody knows me. Like no one knows me. Like my parents don't know me. No, I'm literally a brand new slate here, and I can be whoever I wanted, which was great. But also my insecurity definitely played out a lot. A lot of people loved that I was mixed. They loved that I was Nigerian, and in a way it was very fetishizing, but I didn't know that, and I took that attention and that validation and I ran with it. And I think it was the first time that I really identified as like a black woman, because growing up in Nigeria and not looking black, a lot of people call me an Oyibo girl, half caste. Like it was like my blackness wasn't necessarily viewed because I was mixed. But then I came to America, and that's like all people were seeing. They were just like, look at this black girl that doesn't look black with green eyes and from Nigeria. And it was like a whole thing. I had to unlearn that. But yeah, I moved to America. I went through puberty. I started being like, oh, I kind of want to have some sort of expression of myself. I started being on the internet a lot. Started at the age of 13. Tumblr might have corrupted me, but it also saved me, because that was the first time that I learned what, trauma is, what mental health is. Like, the Tumblr literally educated me on all of my feelings that I currently have. So then moving into America and living in American society, I feel like I was able to really express some of my thoughts. All these things that have been in my head, I can actually talk about it, and people understood where I was coming from, and they would respond to me. And that's when I learned that I was a very angry girl. I was very emotional, and I just stuffed all those negativity inside me and refused to let them out, which is why I thought I was a robot. I couldn't cry. I couldn't be angry. I was easily forgiving everyone. It was like I just was like a prop to be used by everyone else, and I didn't have any autonomy or any control in my life. My parents were people that were very overprotective, very controlling. Well, not very controlling, but just more like, at least when growing up, I gave all my control to my parents. And moving to America and being 16 and seeing all these other people having independence, it definitely created some conflict in my family. Don't want to get too much into that, but yeah. Then I went to college. And I stayed in a dorm for the first time. It was the first time ever in my life that I was by myself and didn't have any, my parents weren't there to do anything. I kind of was starting to have some independence, and I went buck wild. Guys, I really did. I think I took full advantage. I am the example of, you give someone an inch, they take it to a mile. That's what I did. I just was losing myself to other people, to boys, to validation, to attention. I was just lost. And I was lost for a very long time. And since 2018, I have tried to change my life, to really do something about it, to actually make the changes that I need to be a better person. And it hasn't happened. It has not happened. It is 2023, and I'm still struggling very much every single day. And that video, when I messaged Chris, I was at a really low point, because I realized that I have been trying to change my life for years and nothing's happening. I've been trying to wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning during the weekdays, so that I can actually do something with my day, plan my day, not wake up 5 to 10 minutes before I have to go to work and rush, have time to shower, have time to eat, have time to pack lunch. When I come home, not staying up until 4 a.m. in the morning and sleeping 3 hours, and doing that every single day, every single weekend being this Monday, this is when I'm going to change my life. And it's 4 or 5 years, and every single Monday comes by and nothing happens. So yeah, I have just been wanting to change, and I just felt like I couldn't. And when I did therapy 2 years ago, I realized that it was part my fault and part some of the mental health struggles that I've been dealing with. And then I stopped therapy, and I'm back to just being alone with myself and my own thoughts, and I just saw myself regressing. I was going back to being a brat, being a baby, being emotional, being angry, being moody, not communicating, lying. I just was who am I becoming? I'm becoming who I don't want to be. So I messaged Chris, and I was just Chris, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do right now. And he responded. I was so shocked. I literally was just ranting, and he actually responded and was I think all the feelings that you have are real, and I think a lot of people can relate to you, and I would love to do an interview with you. I wasn't expecting that. And then he came. I did the interview, I was so nervous. I was sweating. I was shaking as I'm talking to him. I'm like, like literally like physically like reacting. And then we actually shot the interview. I was a lot calmer. We filmed it. And then all of you guys came. And I feel a lot of anxiety and a lot of guilt because I don't know what to do now. Like, I didn't plan for this. This is way ahead than what I thought it was going to be. And now that I'm here, I'm like, I have to make time. I have to video. I have to respond to people. I have to be active on the server. I have to do all these things. And I feel like I feel like, you know, people kind of came to me for advice or like relatability, and here I am not doing anything, and I feel very guilty. I feel a lot of anxiety, but I know that that's on me. That's none of you guys' fault. I have to work on that, and I think I just need to just do, you know, like I'm always trying to find a perfect moment, a perfect time, the perfect of everything, and there never is. That's why 4 or 5 weeks passed and I haven't filmed a video. So yeah, I'm sorry. That was just blah of words for 11 minutes, but I just had to make a video. Like, I had to let you guys know what I was thinking, what I'm feeling, what I'm going through. And if I have to film in my car 10 minutes before I go to work, then I gotta do that. I have to do something because right now I'm not doing anything and I'm just waiting for something to make me change. And like, I messaged Chris. I did a whole video. What else could there be, Yasmin? What else could there be for you to change? Everything is lined up for you, girl. Just do it. And that is my message of this video today for myself. I am speaking to this girl in this picture. Just do it, okay? Nike style, all of that crap. Just go ahead and do it. For everyone that's like me, just do it. Just sit down and do what you gotta do, because there will never be that perfect time, and what's gonna happen is that you're gonna procrastinate and you're gonna have 5 minutes to do whatever you have to do, and it's not gonna be the quality that you want it to be. Do you hear me, Yasmin? Do you hear me? All right, get your stuff because you're late. You're like 3 minutes late to go to work. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm gonna go to Starbucks and go to work because I'm late. And I'm also sweating my ass off in here. So please, thank you for your patience. Look forward to all the videos that I'm going to do. I'm just gonna wing it and see where this takes me. I love you all. Please comment and let me know what you'd like to hear from me. If this was so chaotic, I'm so sorry. And if you'd like me to refilm it to make it more planned out, I can do that. So wishing you all types of love. I love you all, and I will see you soon and in the chats. I just spoke for 13 minutes. I don't even know what I said. God damn it. Bye, guys.